So we've got to talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 108. Now, last month we had issue 107, and that ended on a crazy cliffhanger where Draken came back, freed Kia from the vault, which is going to lead into the coinless one-shot that we'll be getting in June, and that one-shot is going to lead into the big next upcoming story arc, Darkest Hour. So we've been getting this build-up towards the next big story arc, and in this issue it looks like that build-up continues with issue 108. Now, in issue 107 we also had the big twist that the vessel is Zordon in some shape or form, and in the preview pages for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 108, we actually get some answers to why Zordon is actually here. And it's quite the interesting revelation, and in this video, we're going to talk about it. So if you like this kind of content, or you like listening to Power Ranger Comics content, hit the subscribe button. I've got you covered. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So special thanks to Ranger Command Power Hour for having this on their website for me to look at, because they've got high-res quality images, so we can look at them, talk about them, and give a discussion about them. Also, check them out. They do an awesome podcast over there. Awesome people. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend them. Awesome, awesome show. So let's look at the covers. We've got this one of the vessel falling into the mouth of Dark Spectre, getting gobbled up. We've got, okay, that's the textless one. Okay, we've got, okay, they're the preview pages. Let's look at the other covers. Here's the other cover. Okay. So here's one of the variants, which is the pink Morphin Master, and you've got Aisha in the background, and then you've got Kimberly there. Really cool cover. Really cool cover. I do like it. And then, yeah, they're the only variants we've got. We've got the toy one, done by Bon. Love their artwork. So let's talk about these preview pages, and let's not dilly-dally, because my throat is killing me. Jump forward, so we jump back to the flashback where Mistress File and Alpha 1 found Zordon in the iceberg. And this is the answer right off the bat we get why Zordon is here. It's not Zordon from the coinless, it's not Zordon from an alternate timeline. This is Zordon's actual body. And Rita explains it here, where Alpha 1 says, "I thought you trapped him in a time warp," and Rita replies with, "His consciousness, yes, but the spell ensured that the body could be split from it and salvaged. So she had an old friend collect it with the dragon coin, which is probably, what was their name? Lemon Bow? I made a video about him, I made a short about him. Probably one of those old friends, but Rita's got a lot of old friends, but if it's that old friend, the one who got the dragon coin, then it's probably the same character." And she says she brought her body here and kept it in sort of suspense animation for when she needs it again, which this is like big brain play by Rita, and I'm going to go more depths into this in the review when that drops on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that, because there's probably a lot more to talk about once we get the full issue out. But she kept that body on ice if she needs it again, and that's crazy to learn. So jump to the next page. They come out. She says, "I'm your mistress, you serve me, you're going to be a vessel for Dark Spectre." Now that's interesting. Now Zordon, or this Zordon's body, there's no conscious in there, it's just a body, just a husk, just a nobody, you could say, and that will be working for Rita and becoming Dark Spectre's minion. Now that would give Dark Spectre like a lot of power if this ends up happening, where Zordon's like body becomes the sort of vessel for Dark Spectre. That's going to be crazy, and it's like so much power within that one body. With like Zordon's like skills and Dark Spectre's evilness, like that's going to be a deadly combo. So Rita caresses his chin, gives it a little nuzzle, and then puts a spell on him, and that's how we are now. So that's crazy that Rita, like, I'm still like shocked that this is Zordon's like original body, and it's been here the whole time, which is crazy to think about. Not only that, like, it's Zordon's body that was the vessel the whole time, not Zordon himself, his body that's been given sort of like this mindless puppet thing going on, which is crazy. So then we jump back to now, and we have the invasion going on. We see the vessel standing there, which looks really freaking cool. But not only that, you see some classic Power Ranger monsters. You see Samurai Fan Guy, or Samurai Fan Man. You've got Eye Guy, which is looking big and thick. It's like he's bigger than usual. You've got the Promethea guys trying to fight them off, and they're getting destroyed. It's crazy seeing stuff like this where the monsters are just going in for the kill. It reminds me a lot of the invasion of Shattered Grid, where Rita and Tommy summoned a bunch of monsters to invade Earth in that timeline, and you saw characters like Pumpkin Rapper and stuff like that. So they're the vibes I'm getting. So this is like this invasion again, but on a whole other scale. So then this confuses me where this takes place. So it looks like this is after he beat the shit out of Zed, because he's like leaving Promethea, it looks like. He's like walking past everyone, which is crazy that he's just walking past this giant battle where everything's going on. It looks like Aisha and Kimberly are back on Earth, it looks like, and then he's just walking through everyone. No one's paying no attention to him. You got the Dragon Zord. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's a really cool panel. Like, I like how there's no dialogue and just like the actions explain everything's going on. Like, you've got all this battle going on. Like, he's just walking by. And then you've got Matt summoning the Dragon Zord, and that's just flying through the sky. That's so freaking cool. And then he arrives at the power chamber. Command Center. I get them both confused because we're sort of in the power chamber era in Mighty Morphin after it got blown up in the Eltarian War. So they got the power chamber early. So I always get them confused. But yeah, he approaches the power chamber and he proceeds to go in, and that's where the preview pages end. So I'm really curious to see where the comic is going to go moving forward and what's going to happen, because if he's entering the power chamber and he's going to confront Zordon, then nothing but bad things is probably going to happen in this issue. Like, I am curious to see what's going to happen when Zordon comes face to face with his own body. And we'll find out in the issue on Wednesday. So stay tuned for my review when that drops, because there's probably going to be a lot to talk about with this issue when it's out. And I'm going to be excited to talk about it, review it. Or when that one guy keeps commenting on my videos saying, please read us the comics. I do, in my recap. But yeah, what do you guys think of this revelation with Zordon's body being, like, Zordon's mind and body being separated the whole time? Because it's kind of a crazy revelation to learn about and find out what the vessel is. So, I'm still, like, shocked about it. Like, shocked and shocked, I'll say that. But yeah, Melissa's going all out with this run, and I can't wait to see what she's going to do moving forward with the story arc leading up to Darkest Hour, because we've got the Draken one-shot, which I don't think's written by Melissa. We've got the Hyperforce one-shot, which is written by Melissa and Megan. And then we've got Darkest Hour coming, so we've got all these different, like, stuff building towards Darkest Hour, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go moving forward. So, with that said, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day or night or happy weekend. With that said, I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video, or the review for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 108. Bye!